I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And it's the Suns to start out. There's the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here's Avdia. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And that one's good. Mitchell, when it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. We'll see.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Harden with it. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. 2 points. That one goes.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Down low. Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Here's Harden. Fernando grabs the miss. Phoenix with the ball. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Here's Hill. Shoots over Harden. Hill can't connect.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Harden with it. Jackson in his pocket. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. PA?
Great work, Allie, thanks. Now here's Mobley. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. 5 on the clock. With the floater. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Pulled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch. Okay.
Up top, Hill. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Mobley on a screen. Pass to Avdia. Lets it fly. Holiday grabs the miss. The Suns lead by 3. And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. Look, some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. Bear down.
Now here's Mitchell. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. To the paint. Here's Mobley. No good on the strong take. Back to Holiday. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Offensive board. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Another shot. And Durant gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for Durant.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
And Mobley throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the middle. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Left side, Harden. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Ellis outside. Mobley on a screen. It's Ellis with a drive. Hill with the steal. Outside Durant. Back to Jackson. Avdia with a steal. In transition. Here they come. Hill with the steal. Three-pointer, Holiday. The putback. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top. They're up by 5. After And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
One of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Strus. 4-3. It's hauled in by Portis. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Strus. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Suns lead by 9. From a Division II college player to earning a big free agent contract, Max Strus. What a story, Richard.
Yeah, he went undrafted in 2019, and then he signs a 4-year, $63 million deal with the Cavs. And he has earned every single dollar.
Fleming, no good. Cavaliers trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Strus' shot is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Fleming. Here's Shannon. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Brian, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell! He's got springs in those legs.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
To the inside. Pass to Shannon. Shoots over Harden. And Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got 5 points in the quarter.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self-alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 02 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Screen by Claxton. The drive by Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's gotten his first points in this one.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Mitchell, good.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Three-pointer, Holiday. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Nice answer. You love how Holiday competes every single night.
Knocks it loose. Hill with the steal. And now the Suns fast break. Durant's shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Up again. It's good on the putback. Harden's got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Claxton throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Get there. Now Harden. Give him 8 points now. And there's the screen. Pass to Granger. Shot clock at 6. Back to Noel. And stolen by Claxton. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And stolen by Claxton. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. Outside Harden. Mobley on a screen. It's Avdia on the wing. That three's off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him. This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Shot by Holiday, no good. Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Harden. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. KD, what else would you expect?
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Avdia. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nick Claxton.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
Here's Mitchell driving in. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Pass to Mobley. It's stolen by Holiday. Now here's Hill. They double team Durant. Here's Fernando. 5 to shoot. From the high post. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Mitchell. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Mobley. Blocked. Holiday from long range. Sinks the tray. Holiday's got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Pass to Durant. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 4 left in the third. To the middle. The steal. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. But this man finishes the way he was built.
And Shannon gets it to go.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Granger. And there's a pick. The Suns clear it. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season. 5 games. Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Mobley. On the wing, Harden. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Shannon. Off with the layup. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Phoenix out in front. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. To the inside. The layup off target. Outside Schroeder. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Stripped it away. Right side Strus. Pass to Wade. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Noel hammers it down.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
And it's stolen by Noel. Down low. Here's Granger. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And that one drops for him. 22 points for Durant.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
The drive by Harden. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Right side Durant. 6 to shoot.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So both teams changing it up here. Cavaliers trail by 6. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And Harden gets the double team. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
Here's Durant. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mobley. Now Mitchell. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he can't get the layup. Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's Mitchell. Avdia outside. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Now Mobley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns lead by 6. Now Durant. Outside Portis. Outside Durant. There's the drive. Flushes it down with both hands.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Now Mitchell.
And good whistle there.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Holiday, it's money from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Yes, sir!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Mobley on a screen. Jams it home!
Mitchell's been a master of the pick and roll for years. With the right partner, he's unstoppable in that set.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their
There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Suns. To the inside. Here's Mobley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Harden. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Mitchell outside. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now here's Harden. Stolen by Jackson. Holiday with it. Picked up by Ellis. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They set the screen. Nobody near Granger. Another three for Cleveland.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 5 now.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Jrue Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Now here's Harden. Mobley is screened. For 3, Ellis. Phoenix grabs the miss. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Jrue Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back over to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now here's Harden. He has yet to score. Granger from outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Fires from deep. KD's shot is good.
Now, Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up. Just a pretty pull-up jumper.
Here's Granger. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Cavaliers trailing. Goes up off the inbound. And Harden. And the nice bucket inside.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Granger. Fernando pulls it in.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Now, here is Harden. Granger, good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 9 points.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Portis can't get it to go. And here are the Cavaliers now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Wade outside. To the paint. And Noel throws it to one home. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. A huge number this early.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Hill. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Evan Mobley. Donovan Mitchell.
Green deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Portis. Outside, Green. Portis the screen. The drive by Green. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Mitchell. Wade. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
That's about willpower from Dennis Schroeder. Great job out hustling guys on the offensive glass. Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. Beyond the arc. Mitchell buries the 3.
Boy, this guy doing his job spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
And it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Ellis, that's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Shannon. The 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, how about the awareness from Donovan Mitchell right there? He gets a paint touch and then kicks it out to the best shot in basketball right now, the three-pointer.
Pass to Harden. Lets a floater go. Getting inside, it's Harden.
James Harden has run millions of pick and rolls in his career. He is the master of it. Understands what the defense concedes and then goes right at it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Puts up a deep three. Portis can't get it to go.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
To the middle, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Holiday goes in. The layup off target. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Granger with the bucket. Granger's got 12 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they get pushed around on that low block.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Harden with it. Got a piece of it. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Granger with the defensive effort. It's Strus on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 20. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Cleveland leading by 18. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Here's Harden. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Harden gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
There's a screen by Noel. It's Harden with the drive. Granger from outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Uses both ends to slam it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Down low. Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Noel. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Suns trail by 14. Pass to Green. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Got a piece of it. Wade left side. To the paint. A kick out to Mobley. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, Evan Mobley entered this league as a fantastic defender. But boy, are you starting to see incremental improvements on the offensive end. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
And he makes all 3. Suns trail by 15. Portis inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Mitchell left side. Connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 17.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Here's Avdia. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Avdia's got his first points of the night.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so it's Cleveland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a
47.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside, Avdia. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The painted area is not for the faint of heart, and Avdia making some contact happen. I love that.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Suns trail by 18. Here's Durant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley is screened. Harden, no good. And here's Phoenix. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Mobley. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Good on the 3-point shot. Rangers got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
The The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
On the wing, Granger. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Granger's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Cleveland. Here's Durant. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. That's a dozen.
This guy's such a talented distributor. Jrue Holiday always makes solid passes.
Here's Mobley. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Looking to get it going. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Granger for the three. And the three ball is good. Granger's got 28 points for the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight at St.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Danny Granger.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Here's KD. Hits from the high post.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Off target at the rim. Three-pointer, Granger. It's hauled in by the Suns. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good ball movement here by the Suns. For 3, Durant. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now Harden. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They've won this game going
it.